What's going on, guys? Hook here. This is actually coming in advance of my Gazelle video featuring the SA342 Mistral, but this is a quick peek at multiplayer. I have actually joined on a server on another player's SA342 as he's flying, and I just want to let you guys have a quick peek at what the Multicrew is like. It seems at this point it's quite smooth and quite stable. This is only a quick glance. I'm actually going to do more content later, but I'm actually going to fire off a missile here. Okay, the missile's fired, and with good guidance, sounds like we had a new tow sound as well. And we exploded. Did I fuck that guy over? Did I do it? It's possible. He killed himself. Hopefully that's not a bug. Oh, power line. Okay. Was in your right seat, Kirk. I thought I fucking shit. Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying not to swear. Firing. Sorry, I talk while I type. So there you go, guys. I wanted to give you guys a little idea of what it looked like. As you guys could see, it was actually pretty stable. I was expecting it to be a much more buggy implementation here. Let's hop on to another SA342. And let's see how the startup in the ship or the switch synchronization looks. Now it looks like there's a little bit of a bug here with us being on the ground. Some issues with the aircraft not knowing what state it's in. A little bit of blade movement and doors opening and closing. Let's try replaning and seeing if that's fixed. Some of this is to be expected for me personally. This is a new release for them. And in fact, I'm amazed that Polychop has pushed out Multicrew so early. We're going to hang here for a second and see if the aircraft state syncs up. And in the meantime, I'll turn on some systems on my side. Actually, you know what? I just realized until I get power from the generators, I can't do that. Even with the bugs, I am extremely excited about this. I think Polychop's pace developing the Gazelle is just outstanding. I mean, they are the newest third-party dev, and they are the first outside of Ed to implement Multicrew into their aircraft. So Polychop, I just want to congratulate you. That is outstanding. We know there's going to be some growing pains, some helicopters, you know, having seizures like this. That stuff happens, but this is just awesome. That's a real player sitting next to me, you know? What a cool feeling. Let me tell Kirk let's do it, man. Okay, so the door closing synced up. That looked pretty good. All right. I'll try not to blow us up this time. Looked good to me. Okay, let's see what happens with this rotor stay here. Let's see what server we're on, too. I can't actually remember. Maybe under briefing. Oh well. Just trying to kill time while we wait for the bird to start here. Looks like some of the panels have synced up pretty well. Okay, there goes a warning caution advisory off the panel. I hear something happening. I hear the engine spooling. Let's see, do I see the RPM? No, I don't think it's synced up, and I wouldn't expect everything to be synced up right off the bat. Blade's starting to turn. It looks like that may have fixed our goofy little blade vibrations that were occurring. There is a little bit of a switch flipping noise in the background. I actually remember that from the Gazelle in the early days, I think. No big deal. Okay. Rotor RPM hasn't risen yet, so again, the instruments may not be synced correctly. Oh, nope, there it goes. There it goes. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Seeing the flags come off the instruments. Man, I'm blown away by how well this is working. You know, compare this to the L39. And I know that Ed broke ground with the technology in the sim in the first place, but compared to how the L39 was in its early days, this is pretty amazing. And how cool is this? I mean, look at me going about doing my thing while he's working his side, arming weapons on the ground because that's safe. And let's give a little test here. Now, one thing I want to let everybody know, I was going to do this when I looked at the air-to-air capable Gazelle, but just keep in mind that Polychop did disclose on the forums that you may need to totally rebind all your controls. The way I would recommend doing that, and I think they recommended it as well, go into your saved game folder under user files if you're a Windows install. I think you have to be to play DCS. And then go ahead and delete under inputs all the Gazelle input folders. Doing that is going to allow you to pretty much start from scratch and then just start up the sim and rebind everything. You should be good to go. Well, somebody just discovered the structural limitations to the flanker. Looks like he just found out that if you pull hard in an Su-27, that aircraft is now capable of taking its own wings off. So, good stuff. Good candid footage right there. Let's see what Kirk has said to me. If he said anything. Sterile cockpit here. Sorry, guys. Oh my God, hook tight. Alright, hopefully Kirk won't mind. Just keep it above board here and get his okay. Alright. There's a Huey and a hover taxi. Now let's see how many switches on this side are synced. It looks like I don't have control over the RWR yet. Maybe not the master arm either. I think if it's on his side of the pit, he does it. If it's on my side of the pit, I do it. Which makes sense. You know, in a real helicopter, unless something was wrong, I wouldn't see you reaching left and right across the other crew member. Okay, airborne. Look how smooth that is. Now, a lot of this coding may go back to Ed's multiplayer coding. I wasn't sure if any of it had been released to third-party devs, but you know, I'm interested to see how Polychop went about getting this done ahead of everybody else. It really is impressive. Very smooth, very smooth. Not like I remember the Albatross being in multiplayer. Now, I've heard the Vivian camera does jerk a little bit. I see a little bit, just a little bit, but not so much that I couldn't handle it. Okay, it looks like our weapon systems are going to be online here soon. I will need him to hit Master Arm for me. You hit Master Arm for me. 1, 2, test. Toes. Yeah, it's on his side of the pit, so that's one thing I can't do. And uh-oh. That didn't sound fucking... Oh! Oh, no! Oh, that was out of nowhere. Let's see what Kirk says about that. I don't know if there was a desync or what happened there. Maybe a multi-crew error. Well, there you have it. That may have been a little bit of a hiccup in the multi-crew, or somebody ran into us. Let's see what it says about the death. It says he crashed. It says he killed himself, actually. Now, I've noticed after the aircraft goes down, this type of thing happens. You end up on the ground in the wrong seat, and I think that's still a bug, but let's drop out, go back to spectators, and hop in with Kirk one more time. Okay. No, actually, I think I was in his helicopter. Okay. Maybe not a bug. It looks like it respawned with him. I hopped in the helicopter with him. Okay. Alright, none of that will do any good anyways. I can see his head movements. That's kind of cool. You guys can see the bug I'm talking about with the flapping blades. The hummingbird effect. The doors aren't doing this this time, though. I think that's because he closed them. Now, I do not see tow missiles. I don't know if he's flying unarmed or if that's a glitch. And I am curious as to what happens if I pull up the armament panel or try to. Okay. Can I order armament? That's what I'm wondering.
Request rearming. Copy.
Ah, okay. They did respond to me. Let's see if they follow through. For an early release of Multicrew, so far this is actually pretty solid. I expected problems. Okay, it looks like the ground crew may not have followed through with my request. The little head bobbing thing there is actually pretty funny. Almost hope they don't remove that. Looks like he's having kind of a seizure, doesn't he? Alright, I got a rearming complete. Oh, hey, and rude of me not to say it, but quick thank you to Kirk, my voluntold assistant here in YouTube tonight. So, yeah, thanks, Kirk. Good flying, buddy. You said you were new to the helicopter. It looked good to me. Maybe you'll see this video. All right, Hook is out for real.